Hey everybody, PS92 here. Just another Dream World episode showing you what's going on. If anybody can tell me how to use the watering can in the berry field, that would be great. I don't know how to use that, but right here at the beginning, I planted a couple seeds, um, berries, just because I believe that they get you points uh, towards your total Dream World points, and if you don't know, someone left a comment on one of my earlier videos telling me exactly how the points work. Once you get a certain amount of points, it'll unlock uh, certain places, like other areas of the Dream Island that you can go to and catch different Pokemon. And also, it'll open up different parts of the areas that you have. So, like, for instance, right now, all I have is the Pleasant Forest or Garden or whatever it's called. And like you can catch Kangaskhan and Shinx, everybody can catch all that stuff. But like once you get to, I believe it's 7,500, you can get a couple new ones. You can get a couple new ones. Nothing too important. And then at 10,000, you can get some other new ones. But what's cooler than that is that at a certain amount of points, and I don't remember exactly how many points it is, but you can unlock newer like areas to go to. For instance, like an air one, and then there's also a water one, and obviously there's like different types of Pokemon depending on that. Like you can get stuff like Drifloon and stuff like that in those. And some of those Pokemon I'm really looking forward to. Like I think you can get a Carvana in that, and that's gonna have speed boost, so that's gonna be really cool if you can get something like that. Anyway, so right here, what you're gonna see, I already found two Pokemon this one time through the Dream Island, um, a Kangaskhan and uh, a Nidoran, and now I'm on a Stantler, and I think this is the third time in a row I got this Pelipper game. So it's getting kind of old, but nonetheless, not the big of a deal. So yeah, I mean, you already heard me talk about the Pelipper game. Not too much going on with that, but so here's the deal with getting Pokemon. Like when you get to the end, you're only gonna be able to pick one a day, and I found out that like the Igglybuff that I found yesterday that I didn't take back to the Intralink is it's not there anymore. So like at the end of this video, I pick a Pokemon, and all the other Pokemons that I meet and befriend during this time, I'm not like I'm gonna have to completely find them again to be able to get them again if I want. But I'm gonna take it a little bit slower and wait until I see some Pokemon from the other areas, and make sure I don't like burn out on this before I get some cool Pokemon. Also, in case you hadn't noticed, I did want to say I did also meet what that was Sunkern and Rattata there, which is pretty cool. I run into like 5 or 6 in my first round on this Dream Island, and then I do come back later and do it again just to see if there's anything else I could find. But anyway, there's a game on the Pokemon, I believe it's the Fun Center on the website, the GL website. It's you can if you beat it, you'll be able to find one of the evolutions in inside the Dream Island, and that's really cool. It's an awesome game. I'm actually gonna upload a video with some of that in there, and I'll explain it a little bit further in that. But you're gonna want to go do that before that deal runs out on it. The only thing with it is you're only gonna be able to get one EV Evo EV evolution, whatever. Anyway, you'll only be able to get one of them, so you better choose wisely. I got Glaceon. My brother decided to get Espeon. Neither of us have found them yet, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come up in the forest, just this first one. But you may not be able to find it until you get to maybe that last level of like the point tiers that you have to go through to be able to find certain Pokemon. You may not be able to get it until then. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is the case. But anyway, um, So yeah, you're really gonna want to go and do that before that deal runs out. You know, it's awesome to be able to have the evolutions, obviously. So there's some pretty cool stuff you can do with that. Anyway, I decided to come through again a second time on this Dream Island just to see what's going on. I'm realizing that these games are getting really, really redundant really fast. But ooh, this is one. Oh man, at the end of the video, it comes down to like a choice between like three Pokemon. And actually, I really love this game. By the way, I was glad this is the only time I've got this game, this Whalmer game, and I'll go ahead and explain it real quick before I go on what I was talking about. Basically, what you got to do, I was lagging out a little bit on this game, so I didn't do very well on it. But like the idea of this one is just to you know, match up like Buizel with its ball and Piplup with its ball and Meowth with its ball and what's the other one, Pikachu with its ball. And then, you know, to meet that quota on the side, it has a target, and in order to please the Pokemon or whatever, you have to meet that target. And then also, you know, you can keep going and get, you can rack up a lot of points. Like, this is a pretty fun game. It's not a hard game. And you know, once all the balloons get in the air, you know, they'll just start bouncing around like they will now, and half the time you won't even have to catch them. Like, I think I end up with almost 30 of these little balloons opened, so it worked out pretty good for me. But I really like that game. Anyway, I was gonna say, it comes down at the end of this game to the wire, me deciding not this game, this session of Dream World, deciding between like three Pokemon which one I wanted to take. um, it was between Kangaskhan, the male Nidoran. The male Nidoran gets Hustle though, and I don't know, I'm not as excited about Hustle. I end up right there. You see, I end up taking Kangaskhan, but I also thought about getting Tangela too. Tangela gets an awesome ability, Dream World ability called Regeneration or Regenerator. I'm not sure which one it is, but anyway, and it's whenever you switch out, it actually gains HP. When you switch it out, like it recovers HP, not gains HP points, but you get it. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I ended up visiting someone's world here. If this is your world, let me know, because I have no idea whose world this is. I don't think I have this person on my pal pad, and somehow I ended up being able to visit their world, so I have no idea. But anyway, I'm still trying to figure out how that all works. I want to hook up with my brother and, you know, just see how all that works. I mean, we're probably not gonna like trade over this or anything, but just to be able to go and all that kind of stuff. I haven't like decorated my house or anything like that. You know, I'm not too into the whole playing Polly Pocket with this. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode. So I'll see y'all later.